What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is Jonathan Arizari here. Thank you for tuning into the channel. So I am going to be bringing you guys a part 2 of my experience and trip to Egypt. We spent most of our time in Hurghada, which is essentially is by the Red Sea, I believe. Yes, the beaches there were, I mean, absolutely astoundingly beautiful. It was a surprise, honestly. I had never heard of Hurghada before prior to this trip. And to be honest, I never even thought of a beach being in Egypt because whenever I think Egypt, I really just think pyramids and a lot of desert, right? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of it is a lot of desert. And, you know, we did go visit the pyramids and we did go visit the Cairo Museum and stuff. That's what you guys are going to be seeing here today. But I got a question in the comment section of the previous video about what happened to us that evening when we went out to eat. So let me fill you guys in on a little bit of the story. Tarek and Kato, they were some buddies of mine that I ended up making friends with out there. Just two awesome, beautiful individuals, man. These guys were amazing people and they showed me such a great time on this trip, and I truly am blessed to be able to have that experience with them. So that night we went out and we went to go watch the soccer game with Mohamed Salah. This dude is like a god to them. He is the most popular soccer player out there, and I mean, you see posters of this guy. I mean, shit, they even got little freaking statues in certain places of him. Yeah, it's insane how popular this dude is. So we had to visit like 5 different restaurants before we finally found a place to actually go watch this thing. We went there to eat. The owner of the restaurant was actually like super cool with me, took pictures with me, was like trying to talk to me and just be my friend and everything. So, you know, what happened next, I didn't really expect. So whenever the game ended, which they ended up getting their asses handed to them, and Mohamed Salah broke his shoulder, yeah, my friends were just like, at least Kato was highly upset. You can see it in his face. If you watch the video, see he was just like, but don't get me wrong, you know, whenever the Dallas Cowboys lost to the Green Bay Packers, the famous catch that was counted not as a catch, you know, I felt the exact same way. So I understand the feel. So when we asked for our check, we noticed that the price was very, very, very high. They basically charged us 2.5 times the amount that we were supposed to be charged. It took them 5 separate times for them to get the damn check right. Like, they were really trying to fuck us over. It's crazy, excuse my language. But apparently this happens all the time. So if any of my viewers ever go to Egypt, make sure you have somebody there that can teach you some things, or at least you're going to learn from this video here on how to do things. Make sure you double check things, number one. And another thing that I was taught is whenever you find a taxi, always ask for the meter, because if they find out you're a tourist, they are going to try to screw you over, and screw you over royally. So yeah, that was one thing that I learned. So the first ride out that we left the hotel to the gym that we went to go visit when we were out there, they charged us 100 Egyptian pounds. Well, it turns out if you go and ride out and you ask for the meter, it only costs 20 Egyptian pounds. So it's far, far less. So lesson learned for me. And then of course the rest of our trip, we made sure that we were paying the right amount. So in this video, you guys are going to see our trip to Cairo, and then we also took a like a little safari ride into the desert. So we rode on some 4-wheelers, and then we rode like some different just like a metal car basically. Had a lot of fun. One of the other riders that was out there, their wheel ended up falling off, and it was crazy. And then we also went into the Bedouin Village. These people, they live out in the mountains. It was like a 30-minute drive out into the mountains away from everything and everybody. And they just, you know, they live out there and they do their thing. And there was little kids and everything. It's like a whole community. But I mean, it was such an awesome experience and just a blessing to be able to see, you know, just different cultures and see how these people live. And if I could do it again, obviously I would. And I fully intend to go back to Egypt at some point. I really want to spend more time in Cairo though. Man, all in all, the experience itself was freaking amazing. So I just want to let you guys watch the video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. Hit that notification bell as well, so that way you guys are notified whenever I release these videos. Enjoy the video, and I will see you guys soon. So we are going on a safari and camel ride trip. It's gonna be so amazing. What a ride. What a ride. We're in the middle of the desert. How does your thumb feel?
Like kind of sore.
It hurts. Yeah. Alright, next up, we're driving these little bad boys. I spotted this little dog under here. Bye bye, puppy. Oof. So much fun.
And sand in the mouth.
Oh my god, I got sand all in my mouth, all in my nose.
It's like a little
dental
cleanse.
Yes, definitely.
Gives
You
the
can
salt
it's like
into the
crunchy. Very crunchy. But this is a lot of fun. It is getting hot out here. Like it was almost impossible to see actually with those last few minutes there. But this is our little break now in our little buggies. Everybody's got their own buggy.
Mouth, it goes up.
And their tire fell off. That's crazy. So we made it to the Bedouin, I forget how to pronounce it, Bedouin Village. And it's deep into the mountains. So I think we drove in roughly like 20-25 minutes. Check it out. We have like a little village out here. We are going to, I guess, see the sunset, drink some Bedouin tea. I don't know. They're going to show us some things, but this is very interesting, guys. Very interesting. It's like a little fireplace. Just multiple huts. A little chill spot. How was the ride?
It was fun.
Very bumpy.
Not so fun.
But it's nice to be here.
Yes, it feels very cool.
Especially this water. Like this from
The desert in Egypt. Okay? They choose to live alone in desert. This is their choice. You have to know that the Bedouin people divided into groups. Each group headed by the boss. He's the oldest man. It's considered the source of wisdom. Okay? All the people follow him in any situation. If he said yes, the people say yes. If he said no, the people say no. The Bedouin people also have their own habits. For example, if I need to marry, normally I went to her father, yes? But the Bedouin no. I went to Sheikh. I need to marry this lady. He tell me, okay, if you agree, her father must agree, you know?
Yes,
So, you tell me, hey, will kill me. So, if he agree, her father must agree. So he tell me, okay, Shadi, we will go. So we went to their houses. They live in tents like this. I will show you the original houses for Bedouin. This place for tourists, but I will show you the original house. So we went to their house, and the lady see what's happened behind the door, and they present to the guests the Bedouin tea in the Bedouin cup. You're going to drink it, and you're going to try it now. It's a small white cup, and the lady see what's happened behind the door. If she said yes, they put sugar inside the tea. If she said no, they didn't put sugar inside the tea. But this is just opinion. You know, if the Sheikh agree, she must agree. You have to know also the Bedouin people are Sunni Muslim. Sunni, all of them are Sunni Muslim. They can marry 4 wives at the same time. They are so lucky. I'm Christian. This is a Bedouin people. This is Bedouin tea.
شكرا.
Thank you.
So they can marry 4 wives at the same time. And you have to know that he must marry from the same group to be more powerful. You know, the Bedouin people, you tell me that the Bedouin people usually change their place every time. Why?
They change what?
They change their place every time.
Ah.
Why?
For water.
Why they usually change their place?
Water is everything for them.
Sorry?
Water is everything.
Water is everything. So, you have to know that the Bedouin people drink from well. You know well?
Mm-hmm.
well. So after the well is finished, they trying to search for another well. But how they found one?
Camel.
What?
Dromedary.
They digging everywhere?
No,
You know the deeper of the well?
They can
Smell it.
smell it.
Who can
The
smell?
camel can
The
smell the
camel.
water.
You came here, yeah?
Maar ik zeg toch
Not
zelf?
the first time, yeah? I see. So, you have to know that the Bedouin people depend on camel in three things. In feeding, they eat a camel. In transportation, they depend on camel to go from place to another. And in finding water. How? They left the camel 13 days thirsty. 13 days thirsty. And they give him freedom. When the camel stopped, which means under this spot, there was a well. Because the camel is good mirror for underground water.
You know, Tarek, don't you think?
But it is good, you're so lucky to see the festival of Ramadan, you know. Yeah. Very good in the Arab, yeah? Why, your friend?
Yes. This is my camel for today.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Yes. My first camel ride. Wow. So surreal. The camel is so important to their culture. Like the guide was telling us earlier, it's what helps them find the water wells here in the desert. They move around from place to place according to where the water's at.
Whole group, look at me. Oh, yalla yalla. 1, 2. Aywa.
We are going to see how they're making bread. And also we're going to try it. Not the
Nice.
pizza, I'm sorry. There is no cheese, don't worry.
Got
There is nothing.
Wow.
The sun
Did you realize their age? Their age?
Can't tell. Just see the eyes.
Tell me. Can you make it? For your friend?
Huh?
Can you make it? Can you make it? Or no?
Like that? I can make it.
It's good? Yeah.
Ah, you finished filming or not?
Yeah.
Ah, who's finished? Yeah.
Sure. Take it.
هذا فاكس خالص. يلا هو take more.
So
Is it good?
very
You
good.
like it? Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, I would like to tell you something very important.
Amazing.
And it's probably going to take a lot of time.
Zo wou ik het in doorgaan, dan kun je ook.
They spend a lot of time to make like boards. Like one piece of cord.
Sorry.
You're tired? You know, this is second safari today.
So we are now back here at the entertainment hall. They're gonna give us a little show, and we're gonna eat some dinner here. So I'll show you guys what food I decided to grab, and show you a little bit of clip of the show that they have going. Yes. Guys, so they were very vegan friendly here. We have steamed vegetables, we have a steamed pepper on top, some white beans, rice underneath, some eggplant, spicy eggplant, And then I got like 3 different salads stacked on one. So we have like a cucumber salad, a carrot salad, and a pepper salad. Some pepperoncinis, a little bit of some naan. Very good. And then of course Anne got her some beans, vegetables, coleslaw, some more vegetables, a piece of watermelon. Yes. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Belly dancing time. Ooh. We are in Cairo. We have finally made it to Cairo, guys. Look at that. It's packed.
لا 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 انا العربيه البرتقالي. انت شايفني؟ طب انا واقف عند المدخل بتاع
And 5 hours later, we're finally here at our first stop, which is going to be the Cairo Museum. Let's see what they got.
And down is green. Because Egypt was by form. Oval form used to write the name of kings and the queens. And he compared between letter by letter, and it was the key to decipher the hieroglyphic. Without discovering the resistance. Yeah. Now here we are in the museum. Come please here and have a look. This is a hieroglyphic. Yeah, it's a letter. And some letters make words, and some words make a text. This is a text and hieroglyphic. Now everyone can also see how his name looks like in hieroglyphic. And here we have 4 ways of writing the hieroglyphic. This is written from up to down, but from left to right. How we know from left to right? Not all the letters, not all to the right hand side. Here all not to the right, but written from up to down. Now you can also see it here. No meaning about writing it from up. 2 coffins inside each other. They are here too, inside each other. By the way, King Tutankhamun, he has 4 coffins inside each other. Outside one was bigger than this one, and inside of it, they were 3 others. 2 for gold wood and 1 solid gold one. The material of this sarcophag made out of basalt. What is basalt? Basalt is a mixture between magma and lava. Volcanic stone materials.
Wow.
You can imagine how hard it was takes to cut the stones, and how long it was takes to give all these details.
Yeah. Use diamond to cut inside.
For writing such as these little details. And big details, they used basalt. They used diorite, one of the hardest stone materials. Here you can see the hieroglyphic. What is written here? It's written here that CV life. CV life means the life history of the dead person. Why they did also write something here about the life and history? Because the ancient Egyptians, they believed in materialistic way. They put in their mind the god and the goddess, they will have memories like us. If something happened for you since like 10 years ago, I know you can remember, but you can remember at least like 50%, you are going to forget. If you stay longer, you are going to forget something more and more details. For this reason, they put in their mind, God and the goddess have memories like us. And maybe they are going to forget a part of our life or the whole of our life. For this reason, they are going to reminding them about them life history to write here the hieroglyphic. This is mostly what is written here. It means this is also the goddess of protection. Wings means also protection. Head, she got 2 feathers in hands. This is a feather of justice, fair and just. Nice. And look here, you can see above her head, this is the throne of the god Osiris. And you can see here the sun disk and sun rays, here representing the dead person, the King Tutankhamun sitting in the throne seat, his wife standing in the front of him, giving him essence perfume. To put it, the essence perfume with 2 wings. Wings, they wear the symbols of protections. And here you can see in between is this oval form. This oval form representing the name of the motives. Here down, you can see here enemies. There are two enemies under his feet control, black and white. It means he put all kinds of enemies under his feet control, representing the king power.
Man, I'm so tired, but the time at the museum was actually so awesome. There's so much history and just, man, it was almost unexplainable. But I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of what I had to show you guys. Now we're here at lunch before we head to the pyramids of Giza, starting off with some watermelon. So this is how I'm gonna start my lunch off. A few slices of watermelon, and then I'll go get a plate after this. Okay, so here is my plate. We have some rice, some beans, some vegetables, and then some vegetable soup, and a piece of bread. So I have another plate here. I ended up going with the two beans, the white beans, and then some chickpeas, some roasted potatoes, a little bit of some steamed vegetables over here, and then of course the Egyptian pita bread. I guess what I'm showing you guys here is that no matter where you are in the world, you can still eat vegan. And I think the main thing for me is to let go of the idea that you need protein, this whole protein thing at every single meal. You can let go of that. You'll enjoy your food, and you will always enjoy your experience everywhere. Time to eat. Okay. So these things always look huge in pictures, but this thing is huge.
Yes.
Wow.
All spelled by using 2,300,000 blocks of stones.
That's incredible.
Smallest stone, it is 2 tons heavy.
2 tons heavy,
yeah,
smallest stone.
20 tons.
Wow.
100,000 workers worked to build this pyramid in 20 years alone.
Incredible. Here we are.
Ooh.
Amazing. Wow. I'm loving it.
Rest of the cover still down of the entrance. Whole pyramid totally were covered with limestone from down to up. Now you can see the cover in the top of the second pyramid, but look at the margins and here's the corners, still on in a very good conditions.
Yeah.
Third pyramid, it's hidden behind. Third pyramid, number 3. So small in size, it's hidden behind. By the way, there are here 6 small pyramids and 3 big ones. The Cheops pyramid is the farthest.
So look at how huge these rocks are at the bottom. Each one is close to 2,000 pounds. That's how tall this is. Crazy. We can see the city from over here, but you can overlook most of Egypt from the pyramids. It's beautiful out here. So we have gotten up a little bit higher. Now you can see all 3 of the major pyramids from here. Last but not least, the Sphinx.
Sphinx nose is broken. Who broke the nose? Maybe erosion. The different temperature between day and night, summer and winter. And the Sphinx representing the king Khephren, builder of the second pyramid, and the look to the sunrise.
So it's almost midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's 11:10.
Okay. So it's 11:10. We have been driving back from Cairo for the last like 4 hours. But we have reached a stop here in the middle of the highway where they supposedly test your blood for drugs, alcohol,
Absolutely,
and different things. That's so different. You're never going to see that in America. We'll have stops for breathalyzers and things like that, but never is anyone poking you and taking your blood. So I really found that interesting, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. Check out this driving, guys. These people are like, they're probably the most legit drivers ever. Look at this. We finally made it back to the room. What an amazing long day it has been. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I brought to you guys in this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So until next time, everybody, peace out.